Howdy folks, just a quick video to show you how you can get the most out of this self-enrollment. First things first, here's my information up top. You can always email me if you have any questions, or you can call me. My number is posted over here. You can't see it right now because I can't record that big of a screen. But in any event, all we have to do is start filling in our pertinent information, zip code, gender, date of birth, and tobacco use. You can always add a spouse or remove them if you have added too many people, like too many kids, you make a mistake. Very simple to do. Then all we have to do is hit view plans, and when you see a number of plans will populate for you. First thing I'd like to point out is that this is not just limited to short-term medical, which is major medical insurance, but also hospital, dental, accident guard, accident insurance, critical illness, vision, and much more, like telehealth and hospital safeguard. So those are some things to point out that I'd like for you guys, that some of you may want to explore. Going back to the short term, we'll see here that many of these plans are either Select or Select A. That's the first thing I want to show you. The difference being that the Select A plans offer you $2 million in coverage versus only $600,000 with just the Selects. And you will notice that it's not that much difference in the premium. So I would always advise people to, for the little bit of extra money, you can buy a lot more insurance. It's probably worth it. Now, you'll also notice that you have deductibles, coinsurance, and the payment method, which we can modify to suit our own needs by clicking on the Details tab. That will take us into our plan details, which allow us to pick a deductible ranging from $12,500 to $1,000. We can go run of the mill for this example of $2,500, and you'll notice how that will change the monthly premium. Obviously, this is per term, and we also get to pick our coinsurance. Now, one thing, if you have a question on what these things are, you can always hover these little icons here, and that will give you a definition of what it is that you're looking at. Now, with this, let's go with a 70-30 mix or coinsurance, which means that anything after the deductibles met would be paid 70% by the insurance company and 30% by you until you reach your coinsurance out-of-pocket maximum, which in this example set at 10. We can put it down to 5, and we can see here how we still have a pretty affordable rate. However, we want to look at days of coverage. We're only using this for 184 days. You have the freedom to choose as little as 30 days and all the way up to 360. So we're going to go for the 360 in this example because that would be almost a year. It's not quite a year, that's why they're deemed short term. And you can see now that, again, the monthly payment has changed. Now, one last thing I'd like to show you is how you can get a big discount if you have the ability of paying with a single payment. You'll see now that that has changed dramatically, and it gives you about a 20%, depending, give or take, savings. Lastly, I'd like to point out that here you want to look at all the plan benefits and exclusions. Also scroll down, you can see there's $2 million worth of coverage, and look at all the finer details. Again, one last thing, there is an application fee of one time of $20. And the last thing I'd like to show you is that there's an additional benefits and supplemental accident benefit that will allow you to get, say, $1,000, $2,500, $5,000, $10,000, or $12,500 in additional benefits that will offset the cost of your deductible and your co-insurance should you have to go be seen by a hospital, go to a hospital, be seen by someone because of an accident. Okay, again, this is only for accident, and I'll show you how that would work out on a monthly basis. You can come down here again, and basically if you wanted $5,000, that would be $55.20 per month extra, and that would help offset your costs. So if you had to use this insurance and reached your maximum out of pocket, you would only be paying $2,500 because the $5,000 would offset the other costs that you would incur. Again, if you have any questions, give me a call or just write me an email. I'll be more than happy to help you. And once again, thanks for stopping on by.